What is up, everyone, and thank you so much for joining me. Welcome to this video training on how to grow your Instagram organically in 2018, and I'm just going to jump right into everything here. We're going to show you how to grow your Instagram without buying fake followers and fake likes. Instagram does not like whenever you buy fake followers or when you buy fake likes, and it actually brings the engagement rate so low that your Instagram just won't be effective for anyone. So even if you have a million fake followers and then you have 20,000 real followers, whenever you post, Instagram realizes that you don't get a good engagement and it doesn't show it to as many people, and the less engagement, the less people it shows. So you don't want to buy fake likes and you don't want to buy fake followers. Absolute trash. So this training is for anyone looking to grow their Instagram account, like I said, without buying fake followers and likes. And this is going to work for brands, models, coaches, doctors, dentists, everything. This strategy can work for. So if you follow this strategy, you're going to be able to grow your Instagram account, and you can actually do this on autopilot, and I'll get into that a little bit later if you guys want to know about how to do it on autopilot. So the first step that you want to figure out is knowing exactly who your audience is and what they're going to respond to. So definitely do your research on, like, if you're a motivational speaker and you're in the business niche, maybe you want to follow Grant Cardone and Gary Vee and see what kind of things that they're doing and just mimic that. It's okay. It's called Steal Like an Artist, which is also a great book. I'll leave a link in the description below, but it's okay to take somebody else's idea and make it your own, as long as you put your own little twist on it. So just make sure that it's branded you, not just regurgitating somebody's content word for word, and you're just like blah, 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 same thing that that person said. The best content is the regurgitated stuff that is not caught. So just make sure that your content seems original and modify the message a little bit to match your brand and align with your audience and take your Instagram to the next level. And you can use this basically with your business in general. Use that strategy. So the next thing is to create a good Instagram profile and a good Instagram bio. So make sure that you at least have 9 pictures on your Instagram account. That's what will show that your Instagram is at least full. And then you want to be posting every single day on Instagram, even if that means that you're having to create memes or whatever it is that your audience is engaging well in. You want to do that. Another tip is to have some type of offer that you can leave default as your first Instagram picture. So when you're liking and following and commenting on other people's Instagrams, the first thing that they see is your offer. So that is a very good strategy to implement in your Instagram. So you have to know your audience, you have to create a good Instagram profile and bio, and then you have to create an offer. And I usually put this on a landing page. So I'm going to have a good bio description with great call to action. I'm going to put a bit.ly link or a Google short link in there and make sure that I can track it. You can also use like ClickMagick or something like that, so that way you can track your links. And you want to send them to a landing page, and then that landing page should capture maybe an email address. So maybe you're giving a free guide, maybe you're giving away a gift certificate to your e-commerce store, maybe you're giving away a $50 Amazon gift card. Whatever it is, have an offer in there that's relevant to your audience and send them to a landing page. Try and collect an email address or send them to an e-commerce store. Try and get them to make a sale. The best way to do that is by leaving a very good image on your last picture, so that way people can see what the offer is the first time they check your profile out. Because when you're following and liking people, they're going to be checking your profile out. They're going to be following you back. Whenever you comment on somebody's photo, they're way more likely to follow you back. When you like their photo, they're way more likely to follow you back than if you just follow them. So those are some tips about Instagram. And then, like I said, you need to learn how to engage your audience. Like, what do you need to say to these people? Test it out. Test out comments. Test out likes. Test out doing DMs. And we can show you how to automate a little bit of this. I have a service called Engagement Monster. And what it does is we analyze your profile. You give us your top 5 influencers in your niche that are most like your IG profile. So you have a profile, it looks great. Find other influencers in your niche that kind of are doing the same thing as you, or just do the same thing as other influencers in your niche. And that will get you a better follow rate. I'll explain how this service works in a minute. And then also list out the top 5 hashtags in your niche most like your Instagram profile. So whatever you're hashtagging, you're probably hashtags that you want to be following. So whenever you're making posts, just those hashtags, it's very simple. Use those same hashtags to target people. So go follow people that are hashtagging, so if it's make money online, go follow people that are hashtagging make money online. If it's, sports, then just figure out what those hashtags are and go follow those people. Now, make sure to pay attention to who you are following. Make sure you're not following bots or following, really big profiles. Whenever you're new and you're just starting out, you start following really big profiles, especially the ones that are following maybe, 500 people, but they have 30,000 followers. The likelihood that they're going to follow you back is very slim. So you want to start out with smaller profiles at first and then build your way up. And then you want to follow people that engaged with the hashtags and the followers, which is what I just went over. You definitely want to follow up with people who engage with those hashtags and followers. You want to make sure that you are commenting on their pictures. So say somebody comments on something from Gary Vee, you comment on that picture too. Comment on go into their profile and comment on their stuff. Go into their profile and like a couple of their photos and follow them. That should get you a follow back by engaging. So you can engage somebody, but whenever you really go in there and you comment on your followers' stuff and they're real legitimate comments, or you really DM them, maybe address them by name if they have a name in there and just say, hey, and introduce yourself and get a conversation going. That's really how you can skyrocket your Instagram. So I'm going to leave a link below to my software where you can actually automate the process. What we do is you give us the list of the top 5 influencers in your niche. You give me a list of the top 5 hashtags in your niche that you want to target, and we will create a build and go out and actually like and follow those people. We won't do any commenting or any DMing because that needs to be all organic. What you could do after we start getting you followers, which happens usually right away as soon as we onboard you, what you can do is you can actually just look at the people that you're following and go make a real legitimate comment on one of their photos, or maybe send them a DM. Don't go straight for DMs. I usually just comment on the photo. DMs are kind of scary, and everybody's getting those with all the bots out there, so we don't want to DM. So that's all we do is provide a like and follow service, and also unfollow. We unfollow 3 days later. Gives them time to come to your profile. And even if they don't follow you, just come into your profile. Sometimes they'll click that website link and they won't follow you, but you'll still get a conversion. So go ahead and head over to engagementmonster.com. Click the link in the bio, and thanks so much for watching.